Patice live stream show. My name is Lady Patice. I'm your host for this evening, and over here on my left-hand side is my co-host, Katie Lowe. How you doing there, Katie Lowe?
I'm great. Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday.
Yes, happy Saturday, everyone. I'm telling you, honey, I am hot in here. What's that rapper name? Oh, God. His name is, what's his name? Nelly. It's getting hot in here. Chicago, we are hot today. 90-something degrees. I'm telling you, a beautiful day, matter of fact, to go out to the lake and walk. You know, still be safe about things, even though we're getting out of the coronavirus shutdown, but we still have to be safe about things. And as I was saying, continue to do what? Be safe, wash them hands, sanitize them hands, and still keep your social distance until Father knows, until everything is 100% clear.
And wear that
100% clear.
Wear that mask. I don't care what they say.
Absolutely.
Wear your mask or some type of protective covering for your face.
Absolutely. Like for me yesterday, I went to go and get my corona test done yesterday. I still do it every 2 weeks. You know, I still, get the test done. Me and my family, some of us have taken the shots. The rest of us are still debating on it, or we are still, doing research about it, whatever the case may be. But in the meantime, please be safe. I want to move it right along. I want to make an announcement. And our announcement for today is about Laverne Music Box production. If you're looking for good live music, you want to have a real good time at your event, whether it's a birthday party, an anniversary, whether it's a big mega concert or somewhere local, like a lounge or a tamarind.
Well, I think the screen kind of froze, but I believe what she was saying, that if you want to hire a band...
Not 12:42.
Okay.
Now, I know that the broadcast screen is kind of buffering, so let me repeat that announcement again. If you're looking for a good time, call Laverne Music Box Company, or production, at 773-968-1242. 773-968-1242, and we have another number that you can reach us by. That is 773-696-6232. Okay, Katie Lowe.
Yes.
There's a lot going on this year, but it seems like something always going on every month, and that is the birthday celebration. Wow.
There's a birthday celebration. Somebody's having a birthday every month. Every day.
Yes. And I want to say happy birthday to just a few people. Now, remind you, y'all, as much as I would love to say happy birthday to each and every one of y'all, our broadcast only lasts for about an hour or so, and then we have to go. So don't get upset or nothing if we didn't say your name. Just remember that you are included in the equation of the birthday celebration. Let me go ahead with the name, shall we? I want to say happy birthday to Jerome, Lisa, Eric, Noah Wiles, which is an actor. Angelina Jolie's birthday is today. She's one of my favorite actresses. Oh my God. And guess what? I found a few other famous celebrity birthdays this month too. Brian McKnight. One last try. Oh my God. Happy birthday to Brian McKnight. We have Curtis Mayfield birthday this month. Superfly. Man, I love all of his music. And Denise Williams, let's hear it for the boy.
Yes.
She made 70 years old. She's 70 and still look young and beautiful. Oh my God. And one last one is El DeBarge. I would have to say, last but not least, is Elder Bodge. So happy birthday to all of our birthday people. We hope you enjoy yourself. Be safe, but have all the fun you can have while you're being safe. And I'm going to play a song. Is that song ready? All right, let's play that birthday song. It's your birthday. It's the day that you were born. It's your birthday. It's the day your mama brought you home. It's a special day. It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
All right.
Happy birthday. 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 Happy birthday.
All right. All right. How about that? How about that?
Oh my God, that is so beautiful. Moving right along. Woo! Child, wait a minute. Now, Katie, time is of the essence, but I have to say something here. Now, you know, I always got to share a little history, so I'm going to move around just a little bit. I'm going to move around a little bit. And you can share this with me too, Katie, though. We in this together. Now, you know us, we always got to, come up with something that we learn or something that we share or something that we know for our viewers. You know, some people may not know it, some people may know it. But do you know that Johnny Taylor, his full name is Johnny Harrison Taylor? I'm going to say it again, Johnny Harrison Taylor. Now, he's better known as Johnny Taylor, you know. He was a blues singer. His birthday was May the 5th in 1934.
Absolutely.
He was born at Cartersville, at Arkansas.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know. And I have to say that he had many hits. Many hits. You know, I can recall him, singing a lot of songs that my grandmother and different ones would sing like this. Wait a minute, which one is that? Who's making love to your lady while you was out making love? And I can just see my grandmama in the kitchen cooking, and she just dancing, having a good time. Boy, I'll be right there with my grandmother, just helping her cooking and everything. Amen.
Well, you know, another thing about Johnny Taylor was that he performed a wide variety of genres. Not only did he sing R&B, he sang soul, he sang gospel, he sang doo-wop, and he also sang that disco lady.
Didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yes, he
you know
did.
what? And you know he sang with he used to sing with Sam Cooke.
Well, I think he took. Did he take Sam Cooke's place?
Yeah, he did.
In a group? Yeah, I think he took Sam Cooke's place in a group. And you know that it was strange that he died. When he died, there was a song that Johnny Taylor made, and I know that we all will remember this song when I say it. It was called Soul Heaven.
Yeah.
Okay? And they talk about him dreaming of doing this particular song. And they said it was like he wanted to, it was like featuring a concert in heaven with all of the people who had went before him.
Wow.
When he did this recording of Soul Heaven. And I was just thinking that he died in 2000. And I truly hope when he got to heaven that he had his Soul Heaven with all of the artists that had gone before him. Yes.
And I love that song. You know,
Oh, that song is.
I actually just sit still somewhere. You know how some songs you hear, and you just got to sit still. Because it's like they sharing something, a part of them. You know, not to sound, you know, whatever, but it's like he shared something that was a part of him, something he saw of himself. And it's like, you know what, world, I'm going to let you see what I see. And if you can feel me, then come on.
Well, you know, the deceased African American musicians who had gone before him, some of the, you know, just think of some of the greats. I'm just thinking way back, like Louis Armstrong. Mm-hmm. Could you imagine being in a soul heaven choir, a band with such greats? ZZ Hill. I mean, coming up to date, Notorious, what's his name? Notorious Big, Biggie. B.I.G. Yeah, B.I.G. I mean, you know, really, I don't know about it because... Okay, yeah. So, I mean, that was such a great thing.
I think all of us have a part of our own soul heaven, if I can say that. You know, it's like, I think about...
I think she was finna say Aretha Franklin.
That have gone before us. And one day we all will see each other again, right along with our family, right along with our families. So I think it's a beautiful thing you can share something like that while you're here on this planet Earth, is to say something about heaven.
Yeah,
and
but
I think he's heaven before he called him home.
You know, a beautiful thing though, since you talk about seeing your family again after you transition, people must understand today. You have your family. Those of us who have our families right here with us, we must learn how to respect, honor, and do the right thing with those family members that we have here. Don't wait till we get to heaven. You know, treat them nice while they're right here. Okay? Right. Because, I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to say that because I wanted to piggyback off of what you said. You know, we'll see them again. But for those of us who can see them right now, for those of us who can touch them right now, for those of us who have those family members present in our lives today, be good to them. Treat them with respect. Treat them with honor. Treat them with love. Treat them with kindness. Because you got them right here. Don't wait till they get to heaven. Make your heaven right here on this earth. Because so many of us, you know, we don't do that. So I just had to get that off my chest.
Yeah. You're saying it so well, but it needs to be heard. It needs to be heard. We need that. We always need that. You know, when you think you're kind of drifting off into something, how the divine Heavenly Father will just make sure you come back in place.
Yeah, you know, we have families. We have families. Listen, Father's Day is right around the corner. We have fathers who don't even speak to their children.
Yeah.
Okay? We have fathers who don't know where their kids are. We have kids who don't know where their fathers are. So I'm just saying that while we have each other here on earth, while we are alive on this earth as we know it, let's learn to love each other. Okay? Let's learn to embrace each other.
Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm just going to be brief because you are touching a personal part of me.
Oh.
Which, you know how I am. I really don't, you know, I don't open up to everyone. I don't. Not being antisocial or whatever. I just, you know, that's just how I am. But I love everybody, don't get me wrong. Some people is there, some people not. So you have to respect that. That's how I am with things. And I'm just gonna say this briefly. You know, my father, I love him. I love him just as much as I love my mother. And he didn't always make good choices. None of us make good choices. If you really look yourself in the mirror, like Michael Jackson say, or have sung, is that, look yourself in the mirror. We cannot cast a stone no matter how much dirt we see somebody else doing. Remember, you got a little dirt on your shoe too. You understand?
Absolutely.
And so, I have to learn to forgive my father. Because you can hold stuff in your heart that can eat you away. Because somebody did something you didn't like, or they disappoint you. And it just eat away. You can be the sweetest person in the world. But you got all this stuff eating your spirit. You got to release yourself. People understand when you holding stuff in your heart because somebody did something you didn't like, or they did something that hurt your feelings, or they did something that, you never imagined them to do. Guess what? They're going to move on, and maybe they have a conscience, and maybe they don't. But the point is, now that's something you got to decide. Because if you don't, it'll eat your spirit up alive.
Yes,
it will deteriorate you inside. Let it go. So let me tell you something. When I had step up and did that, and I'm a grown woman, and I stepped up and did that, I felt something. Not to sound all kooky and crazy, because I'm not, but I felt something lift up off of me. And when it lifted off of me, for some reason, it lifted off my father too. And we were both thinking the same thing and didn't even know it.
Oh, wow.
Didn't even know it until we sat down and had that conversation and talked. And you know what? The rest of the time with my father, beautiful. You hear what I'm saying? So when God did call him home, I didn't have no crocodile tears. I wasn't like those people, I know good and well that the sincerity was there. And not only was there with me, it was there with the rest of the family. It was there, we was able to bury him peacefully, bury him decently, bury him like he needed to be buried. And so I say this, not to keep time, but any one of y'all that hears this and you need this message, well, there you go. We human beings too. You may see my face, you may hear me singing here and there, but guess what? We human beings too. We have problems like anybody else. I may not put it all on Facebook and everything. I'm not getting one of those things, but hopefully it helps somebody out along the way. So God bless you. All right. Now, Katie, we are at the other part of the show, and that part. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and Happy Father's Day, by the way, before I go any farther. Happy Father's Day. I know Memorial Day had just passed. Mine was sweet and safe, and I had a lot of fun. We barbecued. Well, I didn't barbecue this time. My family wouldn't let me. They gave me a break from cooking. Because I'm always cooking. I just told my guest here, which I'm not going to say who he is yet. When I had cooked last night, I made some fried catfish. I made some macaroni and cheese and some string beans. And I'm telling you, it was delicious.
All right.
It was delicious at the end. Delicious. So, yeah, my family gave me a break. What about you, as far as...
Well, you know what? I look forward to the holidays because there's a handful of... what should I say? On my side of the family, there are a handful of us. But my niece is married, and on her husband's side, there's quite a few. So we usually all get together, and sometimes it's not all of us, but sometimes it makes a nice, should I say, main ingredient. The ingredients that get together, they're nice. They're right for the picking. And we usually get together and everybody they contribute and we cook. And I have to put this out. My niece's husband got I hope I'm pronouncing this grill right. It's a Traeger. And this is supposed to be one of the better grills that it cooks with pellets instead of charcoal. And it can grill, it can broil, it can bake, it can do quite a few different things. And we had I don't do the beef and the pork anymore. I've gotten older, so I've gotten away from that. But the crab legs that came off the grill, they were great. So I had them do crab legs. I ate crab legs and I ate salmon off the grill. And we had baked beans and potato salad. And we sat around, we laughed and talked. Sometimes we play card. My niece likes to play dominoes. We have a great time when we get together. We have a great time. Jokes are flying everywhere, and it's a dog-friendly house, so we just have a good time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I enjoy the hell out of it.
I know that's right. Nothing but family and cooking.
There is nothing in the world like family. I'm serious.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100% handsome. But now I gotta get to you got that video. Hey Kato, do you have that video to show right quick?
Yeah, I just wanna remind everybody this is a Lady Patice live stream show that is a Laverne Music Box production, and the show is sponsored by the Bronzeville Historical Society. The Bronzeville Historical Society, they preserve African American history right here in Chicago. And one of the projects that they're working on is the Nancy Green Project, better known as the ReImaging of Aunt Jemima. Now, even though Nancy Green wasn't born in Chicago, she died here. And she spent a lot of her life here. And the thing that makes this project so unique is that she was buried here in an unmarked grave. So, from April 23rd to July 9th, there is an exhibition, should I say, that's running at the Hush Library at 9525. Is at South Halsted. Listen, you should get over there and check it out. But before you check that out, this is something I have to share with you. On Juneteenth, if you have nothing to do and you have nothing to celebrate, I have something. First, I'm going to share these two events with you, and then I'm going to share you a video clip. I'm going to share, you're not part of it, I'm going to share the entire video clip. And the reason is African American history a lot of times is lost. I was just reading about Muddy Waters' house out on the south side. It has just been given landmark status, so that means that they're going to fix this house up now. And it's going to be a landmark. It's over in, I think is it Lake Park? It's somewhere right here on I'm going to get the address before I go. But it has been given landmark status. It's boarded up now, but they won't be able to tear it down. That means that there's going to be some funding, and they're going to fix it up, and it's going to be a museum, because African American history is always forgotten. You know why? Because it's torn down. It's destroyed. So, if you don't have anything to do, on Juneteenth at 10 o'clock, you can meet me at the Golden Dome. That's right here on Central. I believe that's Central Park. 100 North Central Park, right across Lake Street. Lake and Central at the Golden Dome. You can meet me there at 10 o'clock in the morning. You will see part of this exhibition. And this is called, what is this? This is Born a Slave. Born a Slave at the Golden Dome Juneteenth at 10 o'clock in the morning. This is educational. This is something that if you don't know about it, you should come out and experience it. Also, on Father's Day, June 20th at 12 noon, 4417 South Stewart. This is if you didn't celebrate Juneteenth, Father's Day and Juneteenth, you could put them together. This is from 1 to 3 p.m. This is also part of the ReImaging of Aunt Jemima exhibition. Come out and check it out. Come out and get this education. Okay? Listen, you can bring your blanket. You can bring your picnic basket. Don't tell anybody, but if you want to bring your own bottle, you can do that. Just sneak into it. Don't have it all out in the public where everybody can see what you're doing, because, you know, your business is not everybody's business. You know how to do things in secretive. But you should come out and enjoy this free. This is free. You know, and most things you got to pay for, but this is free. So come out and enjoy it. Okay, now let me go find my video clip that I want you to listen. I want you to take time and watch this clip, because this clip will educate you, okay, on Nancy Green, who was buried here in Chicago without a headstone. But if you watch this clip, you're going to see that there is a lady in this clip. Now you're going to see more than one lady. You're going to see one lady you're going to learn about, and then you're going to see somebody else that you might know. So enjoy the video clip, and I'll be back. And my name is Katie Lowe from Rhythm Flow Radio. Watch out now.
Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben, and Mrs. Butterworth all facing criticism and vowing changes in the wake of nationwide protests.
Yes, it's the end of what is one of the longest-running trademarks and logos in American advertising. Calls for change came after this TikTok video viewed more than 1 million times, spotlighting Aunt Jemima's origins. Quaker Oats, which is owned by PepsiCo, in a statement says, "We recognize Aunt Jemima's origins are based on a racial stereotype."
Baby, you hungry? Let me fix you some breakfast. Aunt Jemima? Did you know the name Aunt Jemima means slave name of the plantation south? Did you know the founder, Chris White, a white man, got the name after attending a minstrel show? Think blackface.
In the midst of this so-called racial reckoning, untold stories are coming to light. And tonight, a look at a woman born into slavery who would go on to create a delicious recipe many Americans have likely enjoyed. Her descendants hope that our country's push for right path laws is not an overcorrection, that her legacy can live on. Deborah Roberts reports.
Under the grass, it's barely noticeable, an unmarked grave, covering what for nearly a century was an untold story of one of America's hidden figures. You've probably never heard her name, but Nancy Green has likely been in your kitchen. Sherry Williams lives in Chicago's Bronzeville neighborhood and has been shining a light on Nancy Green's story for more than a decade.
Most people have no idea who Nancy Green was. Why is that, do you think?
I believe because she is looked upon as a character, as opposed to a living, breathing individual.
Aunt Jemima. Perfect pancakes in MJ.
The Aunt Jemima recipe, created by Nancy Green, and with it, the birth of the American champion.
Our beloved Nancy Green, known across the globe as Aunt Jemima, we are here to say we acknowledge you, we love you. We pray that your story remains important to all across the world as a testament to those Black women who served in white households at the expense often of neglecting their own families. Nancy Green, we salute you, we honor you, we give glory to your name as a servant of God, as a minister, as a missionary for Oliver Baptist Church, for contributing on impact. Church moved into this edifice in 1918. They were already at 9,000 members. Wow. So he had that was a mega church back in the early 1900s. And so Nancy Green would have been one of those who would have funded its move from its smaller location to this beautiful church. And so her timeline is connected to
keep on moving, don't give up now. We gon' get to the high
her sacrifices that she made in order to make certain that the ministry of Oliver Baptist Church continued beyond her years. I say,
great legacy. And she also was at the 1893 World's Fair, where she served 50,000 pancakes. Established this brand, her own original recipe. The untold story of Bronzeville. And we owe this and thank you, Sherry Williams, for a 15-year odyssey in which this lady found this gravesite and the history of Aunt Jemima over 15 years.
So we knew that it was going to take an incredible amount of research in order to find what was the thread between her being at the 1893 World's Fair and then ultimately ending up in this cemetery that had a very, I would say, painful history around segregation. At Oakwood Cemetery, there were times in which blacks could not be buried here. So there had to be an enormous outpouring of community in order for her to be buried at this very historic cemetery. Outside of Nancy Green being buried here in 1923, we have Ida B. Wells, who was buried here in 1930.
Here I have in my hand the annotated bibliography, which I'm going to be handing to Miss Sherry.
Oh, thank you.
To put in with the whole project, so they will know what it was about and how it came to be, everything they need to know about the project.
Thank you. Well, Aaron and Val, I just want to say how much I appreciate knowing that young scholars are doing work that represents communities, that talks about those figures who need to be celebrated. So when you guys did the Jemima project,
equation came and bought it from me. They named Aunt Jemima. Well, that's what they called me because you know my name was Nancy Green. And I was the first one to give them the recipe. People may not know who I am. Don't know my name, but just about everybody has had my recipe and their breakfast. Yes, my name is Nancy Green. Call me Aunt Jemima. Call me Aunt Jemima. I'm the original Aunt Jemima. My name is Nancy Green.
That is a beautiful. That is a beautiful production.
We have audience here tonight. We have audience. We don't see them, but we see them.
Okay.
Thank you.
And like I was saying, the Bronzeville Historical Society, they preserve African American history right here in Chicago. And I was speaking of Muddy Waters' home. It's at 4339 South Lake Park. And now it's going to also be preserved as a piece of African American history.
Woo! Yes. All right, but thank you so much, Katie Lowe, for that. I really enjoyed that. And we need to continue to support each other in every good way as possible. And I want to also say about the event that's going on the 20th and the 19th. There will be music and fun. There will be entertainment. So come on out and enjoy yourself. You and your family. Bring as many people as you can.
Absolutely.
All right. Next, we're going to have...
I didn't say anything.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
I didn't say anything. I was waiting on you.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Okay, next coming up, the next voice you hear this lady Patice. I'll be singing a song.
Yeah.
Katie Lowe, I'm going to allow you to leave the platform. Thank you so much. All right, now, everybody having a good time tonight? It's hot? All right. What I heard about the girl you've been dancing with, I'm over the neighborhood. Tell you, how did you ask me, baby? Or do you think I could? But I know your body never will step aside. I see you should have worked all night. Tell me why do you ask me, baby? I would show you how to do it right. Do it right. Do it right. Do it right. loop. Shake it up, baby. Here we go, loop it now. Well, you been over left and see you shake a tail now. Well, you been over, let me see you shake a tail. Well, you been over, let me see you shake a tail. Twist it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, baby. Woo! Here we go, loop de loop. Shake it up, baby. Here we go, loop de loop. Well, you been over, let me see you shake a tail, never. Well, you been over, let me see you shake a tail, never. Well, you been over, let me see you shake a tail, never. Twist it. Come on now. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I said, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. You can do it. Come on now. Come on, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Woo. Honey, I'm working out here. At the same time. All right. Now we have more music coming up. But let me give you an introduction right here. Just give me 1 second. Hold on. Now, when it comes to music, he gives music. This is the music he gives a whole new meaning that is beyond time. But we are ready for his presentation of superlative, and if I may say, supernatural. Here's a young man with an old soul, but an old soul has a young heart that keeps the circulation of music pumping in every part of the body, soul, and mind of those who hear his sentimental voice. His amazing vocals escalate with a smooth touch that takes the audience to a whole new level of entertainment. Without further ado, allow me, Katie Lowe, and Laverne Music Box Production to introduce to you Theo, Huff.
Hey, Pete, how
you doing there?
I'm doing
All right.
You got the elbow?
I got
Wow. Wait a minute, I got to make sure I'm sitting in my chair. I'm more pants down. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, audience. Thank you. But thank you so much for coming and being a part of this event.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.